pursuant to Article 216 of the Constitution, the Commission on Revenue Allocation made recommendations to the Senate that are due to be adopted today. As such, we have looked at what they have, and this is our consideration. One, that formula that seeks to reduce equitable share for the coastal counties is untenable. The coastal counties will lose up to around 4 billion, with Mombasa losing 633 million, Kilifi losing 1.3 billion, Kwale losing 1.329, Tana River going to lose 538, and Taita Taveta is going to lose up to 95 million. So we consider this formula a big case that is talking about inequality for the coastal counties. The functions for the counties under Article 203D provides that the criteria for determining equitable share takes into account counties' ability to perform functions assigned under fourth schedule. Our consideration is these functions are going to be disadvantaged if all this money, if you take 4 billion from the coastal counties, you are going to affect the counties' functionability. Then independence of the counties to make decisions. This formula affects even the counties' allocation into direct sport areas like health. For that instance, you're saying that the coastal people will have very little to say about the management of their own affairs. It should be left to the counties to make that decision with and in consultations with the people of the coast, pursuant to Article 174, Article 1, Article 10, and other articles of the Constitution. We know very well that the coronavirus has hit us the hardest, apart from Nairobi. For a very long time, Mombasa has been fighting coronavirus, including Kilifi and Kwale. As such, our local resource is depleted. That coupled with the issues around SGR that have affected this region, and we have been making noise every day about the sort of effects that SGR has caused to us. The local resource is going to be depleted, be reduced, and as such, we are going to get very little, if any, resource locally. Reducing our share from national government by almost 4 billion, you are just killing this region. Then the salaries, the Constitution, in principle, in spirit, and in letter, under Articles 41, under Article 151, 160, and 250, proscribes any attempt to vary remuneration, benefits, and privileges of public officers to their disadvantage while they are in office. If you take 1 billion from a county that has a budget of 13 billion, what are you doing? You're just going to violate the Constitution by taking away people's benefits. The other issue is all recent reports, the BBI, in which the president himself is devoted to, is recommending that resources to the counties must be enhanced. So if you come around to take away the same resources that all reports have said needs to be enhanced, you are telling us that we are just taking money, giving for processes, for purposes of shelving them. If you have to do a report for the nation, implement that report at least. And so this must reach the Senate. Then the budget processes for these counties is over. We budgeted with over 13 billion. If you take away 4 billion and 1 billion for Mombasa County, for instance, what is it? Because we have already talked as people of the county. Then you take away a lot of billions from our money. Then you're just killing us. The last one, and the most important one, this region has suffered years and years of marginalization. So, the poverty levels in the coastal region, and even in the northeastern region that are going to be affected negatively, is huge. Trying to take money away from those counties is telling us that you don't care, you have thrown away the spirit of the Constitution. All in all, you're saying to hell with you. And so we as the Coast Civil Society call upon the Senate to say that reflect on the intentions of the Constitution. Reflect on the need for this country to be one. We are just 2 years from a point where this country almost lost it. Some parts of this country never voted because they thought that resources from national government did not respect their contribution to it. We have to listen to our conscience as we make this decision today. So we reject the CRA recommendation to the Senate and any attempt to lower. We recommend that if you have to make that decision, because the Constitution says you have to review, no county in Kenya should lose 1 shilling. Allocations to the county must be alive to the fact that county is fulcrum of fighting COVID-19, and therefore they need to get more resources as opposed to taking away resources from them.
Sisi mashirika yasiokuwa kiserikali tumeungana tena hapa kuangalia ugavi wa rasilimali lilopendekezwa na tume ya ugavi. Tunaangalia ya kuwa hali hii ambayo leo tumepigwa na butwaa kama mashirika na watu ambao tunaishi hapa Pwani, ya kuwa tunaangalia takriban bilioni 4 zitakuwa zimepunguzwa tukiangalia katika kaunti ya Mombasa, Kilifi, Kwale, Tana River na Taita Taveta. Ugonjwa huu wa corona umetupiga kwa kiasi kikubwa, na sisi kama mashirika tunakataa mfumo mpya ambao Senate imependekeza kwa tume ya ugavi. Na pili, tunasema ya kuwa katika hii hali ambayo tulioko hivi sasa, nasema ya kuwa lazima Senate iangalie kwa ukamilifu maisha ya wapwani yameathirika na ugonjwa huu wa corona. County zinajaribu ziwezavyo kuhakikisha ya kuwa maisha yetu yako katika usalama. Tunasema ya kuwa wasituregeshe nyuma na hatua tulizopiga katika masala ya ugatuzi. Tunataka tusonge mbele, tunataka wachukue hukumu ya kuwa sisi kama mashirika yasiokuwa kiserikali tunakataa ya kuwa huu mfumo mpya uliopendekezwa uchukuliwe kwa usawa.
Mambo haya tumeona tangu jadi ni kuumiza watu wanyonge. Zile kaunti ambao zinasemekana ni watu hawajiwezi, yatakana pesa iongezwe, lakini naona sasa pesa zinachukuliwa. Hii ni siasa ya uzi sindano, siasa ya kushona na kufumua, siasa mbaya. Na hata ikiwezekana basi to declare kuwa Mombasa, Taita Taveta, North Eastern, zile county ambazo zimekuwa affected si Kenya. Tunaweza ishi na resources zetu, na kihakika tuko na resources kubwa sana hapa. Tuko na resources kubwa sana hapa Mombasa na zinaenda national government, na ajabu ni moja kuwa tunatoa pesa kubwa, pesa nyingi, lakini hatuoni faida yake kwa sababu ya siasa mbovu. Kwa hivyo sisi kama wapwani, sisi kama watetezi wa haki za kibinadamu tunapinga mfumo huu, na tunasema kihakika tutafanya njia zote tuithusishe na tuisukume serikali ili tupate haki yetu. Tutaisukuma na njia zote kisheria. Kwa hivyo tumeaffectiwa negatively, lakini sio mwisho wa maisha. Wakenya amkeni, wapwani amkeni, na wale wote walioathiriwa tusimame hivi sasa kidete na tuiambie serikali kimasumasu wametuonea. That's all.